We were invited to come down and serve dinner one night. It was just one of the best things we'd ever done. I think that right away we felt that this was, I felt that it was a ministry that I wanted to be a part of.
After 35 years of working in the finance field, I retired and the Lord led me to come to Redwood Gospel to work in their thrift store and work with the customers and also working with the men and women in the recovery program.
And I had just read that portion of Matthew about visiting prisoners, you know, and so I took the steps to try to find out how to do it, and I got approved, and I started going in one-on-one, sharing the life that there is in Christ.
I got involved because I saw an ad in my church bulletin that there was an opening for a Bible study teacher at the women's shelter, and I thought I would like to do that.
Homeless food washing. I just had no idea what this was about. I know what how Jesus washed feet very intimately and with a lot of love. And I thought, can I do this? And once I tried it, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the people. It's just very effective ministry.
Volunteering at the Manna Home is a great way for me to give back to God for all that He's done for me. It's just that simple. It's the least I can do.
You know, I spent 5 days not eating before I came here. And before that, it was 1 bag of trail mix per day.
I didn't feel I was worth anything. I didn't care if I lived or died.
Got dropped off by my daughter and my mother with 50 cents in my pocket and a hole in my pants, big time.
I'm sitting there in a cell thinking that I need to change. I need to do something different.
My hope when I hand somebody a plate of food is that the love of Christ will be evident, that they'll see that someone is motivated to help them and wonder why.
I'm always grateful that someone has stopped their life and given me that opportunity, given me that blessing.
I discovered that these women were just like I am. And just because their circumstances were different, we still have many, many things in common.
I'm so thankful that God brought Sandra into my life and opened my eyes to believe again.
Seeing the progress in the girls is phenomenal. It really is. When they come in, most of them are broken, wore out, have very little self-esteem.
Because of Jackie as one of our volunteers to come in and teach the class, I have learned a lot more about God and how my life is worth living for.
Redwood Gospel comes in and takes these young men and women and forms them, teaches them by working in the thrift store, teaches them how to work with the public again, to be respectful.
So working with Pat has just been a real inspiration for me because she's a professional and she comes here and offers her time. And she spends time and we talk when we work together, and she's actually taught me some skills and just how to work with people and just be happy with life in general. And it's just amazing to have her a part of my life.
The connection that's made with the foot washing on an individual human level is just so beautiful. They see Christ in action.
When Matt washed my feet, I felt wonderful. It was like God coming in and talking to you. It's the feeling you're lifted up.
I want to see the men in prison free from the things that enslave them and are, self-destructive, because they're worth something.
Because of meeting James, my life's changed a lot. My heart feels different. I have my family back. My family really believes in me now. They've seen the change. And because of him, I can honestly say my life's better today than it's ever been in my life, ever.
The kingdom of heaven is built in relationships. It's all about relationships. Letting God's life live in us and being willing to mix it up with other people.
You can do this. Not because you're prepared or qualified, but because you just raised your hand and said, here I am.
Yeah, this isn't just about serving food, it's our ministry. You know, that we want to reach people for Christ. And if we can do it here, we will. You know, I think that's what this place is about. You know, this is an evangelistic outreach to everyone, and we do it through serving the needs of the needy.